Hi guys, this is Relaxation Creations ASMR, and today I'm going to talk about how do you actually get ASMR. I mean, like, through watching videos. So, I had gotten ASMR in real life before a few times. Not very frequently, as much as some other people get it, but I did get it. I didn't obviously know what it was called until I did find ASMR videos online. So I started watching these craft tutorials by, I think the user is Macaroon, and there were these videos that didn't have any music over them, and it was just the pure sounds of like felting and molding clay and stuff, and I found it very relaxing, and I started getting the tingles from that. And I realized that in the title of the video it was tagged with ASMR, and so I decided to look up ASMR. And when I did, I kind of describe this as like, you know, like when you go to a pool and it's super cold, and so you just kind of like stick your foot in the water and you kind of test it out. Well, that was me with ASMR for a bit. At first, I think the very first ASMR, like, official, like, ASMR video I watched, was, like, a roleplay video, like, a salon roleplay, and, I thought it was kind of weird, to be honest, but I kind of liked it. So, I started watching some more, like, salon videos, makeup videos. Makeup was a huge thing for me, like, the people doing their makeup, big trigger. And, you know, I started getting into that kind of stuff, those kind of triggers, and, I'm still not a big fan of roleplays, I will tell you that. It's just not something that I get ASMR from. They are relaxing sometimes. But I think the biggest thing with, trying to get ASMR is keeping an open mind, because there are a lot of times that I would start off watching a video and I would be like, this is too weird, and that was what I was thinking the entire time I was watching the video. So of course when you're thinking, this is so weird, I can't like this, then you're not gonna get tingles from it, and it's just not gonna be good. You have to fully focus on that specific video and be fully engaged in it, or at least in my experience, to really get the effects. So, for example, I really like mouth sounds now, which is pretty weird. You know, I will have to admit, to the normal person, it's probably really weird. But at first, I didn't get ASMR from mouth sounds, because I was like, this is weird, like, I don't want to watch it, it's weird. And then I started watching them, and, like, it's my favorite thing now. Oddly. But you have to kind of test out which triggers work for you. There's obviously just hundreds and hundreds of things that could trigger ASMR. And you kind of have to look through all of them and really go in with, like, an open mind, and really, I guess, I mean, don't try too hard, because if you're, like, trying to get tingles and you're, like, trying to get ASMR, most oftentimes, I don't know, this is just my experience, it just doesn't happen. But I think it's just because you're trying too hard, and you just kind of have to relax and just kind of, like, just go in and just think about nothing and kind of focus on what is going on the screen. So yeah, I guess how to get ASMR would be going in and watching videos with an open mind. I mean, obviously not all things are going to trigger ASMR, it's pretty obvious, but I do think that a really large percentage of the population can get ASMR, because I've talked to a lot of people, and surprisingly, I realized that a lot of people do get it, and it wasn't weird. Anyways, I think I'm going to do a follow-up video to this, basically describing the major groups of triggers, so that maybe I could help people figure out what kind of ASMR they like. So, yeah, that is it. This is a bit of a ramble, but I hope I could help. And if you have any questions, just ask me, and I'll reply to you and stuff. And if you have any specific ASMR triggers, you can just comment, and I will see if I can make a video on it. I really want to. Anyways, I hope you enjoy this, and